Everyone, I once again welcome you all to my English channel English by Nisa. In today's video we are going to discuss the noun exercises which is in degree first year unit 1. Noun introduction and its types we have already discussed. You can see in the description box of this video or above the link is provided. So let us discuss the exercises of this noun. The first one is identify the noun in the following passages. Also say whether they are proper or common nouns and if they are countable and uncountable nouns. So let's start it. So before starting the video, let me tell you one thing. These exercises are very important because this will ask in your SEM examination. So let's find out the nouns in the first passage. So our sun, this is a first noun. Our sun is in fact a rather unimportant member which is also a noun, of a huge system of stars. Again, a star is a noun. Or galaxy, this is also a noun, consisting of at least 100,000 million stars. Again, this star is a noun. We can see a part of this galaxy stretching across the sky. Again, the sky is a noun, as a pale white band of stars. Again, this is stars, and after it called the Milky Way. In India, it is sometimes called the heavenly Ganga. So the underlined words which you can see on the screen, these all are nouns. Now let us see how many of these nouns are proper and common noun. In the nouns video, we have already discussed what are proper and common nouns. So common nouns are nothing but they are the nouns that name person, places or objects of the same kind or class. Words like book, pen, pencil, boy, girl, village, mountain or members, systems, stars, these all are common nouns. And proper nouns, they are the nouns that name particular places, persons or objects. These are called proper nouns. The words which name specific people, things or places or organizations. Like here you can see sun, galaxy, Milky Way, India and Ganga. And proper nouns are always capitalized and we do not add article before it. So the rest of the nouns are common noun and these are the proper nouns. Now let us see the second passage. So the second passage is in the Bazars of Hyderabad is a popular lyric by Sarojini Naidu which romanticizes the common man's pursuits and aspirations. So in this passage the nouns are Bazars of Hyderabad. Here bazars is also a noun and Hyderabad is also a noun, or you can take it as a this whole title as a noun. And the next one is lyric, Sarojini Naidu. The next one is aspiration and pursuits. Now let us read the second sentence. The setting here is the crowded marketplace. Marketplaces is also a noun of Hyderabad, and the poem, which is also a noun, seems to be a dialogue. Dialogue is also a noun between the customers and the vendors. Here customers is also a noun and the vendors of the bazaar. Here again the bazaar. So the poem invokes the rich colors. Colors is also a noun. Smells, sounds and tastes of rich and varied cultural milieu. Milieu is also a noun. Now in the next sentence, the poem again we have taken the poem. Political backdrops. Backdrop is also a noun. Freedom, which is also uncountable noun. Struggle, which is a common noun. The Congress launched the Swadeshi movement. Again the Swadeshi movement is a noun. Urging Indians, which is also a noun, to boycott cheaply manufactured British products. These also are noun. And to rely on Indian bazaars. Here the Indians bazaar is also a noun. And the last sentence is the colonial administration had banned the publication, which is also a noun, of Indian newspapers. Newspapers is also a noun. And Naidu is nothing but a Sarojini Naidu cleverly used her poems to propagate these ideas. Ideas is abstract noun. So all the underlined words you can see here on the screen are nouns. You can pause the video and note down in your notebook, or you can take a screenshot also, and afterwards you can note down in your notebook. Now let us see which nouns are proper and common, or whether it is a uncountable or countable noun. So here you can see Bazars of Hyderabad, which is a proper noun. Sarojini Naidu, it is a proper noun because it's named a specific person. Pursuits, aspiration, and marketplace, these are all common nouns. Hyderabad, which names a specific place, so that's why this is a proper noun. Dialogue is a common noun. Customers, any customer, so that's why it is a common noun. Vendors, bazaar, and poems. Colors, smells, sounds and tastes, milieu, and backdrop, these all are common nouns. And freedom is uncountable noun. Now here the rest of the words. Struggle, which is a common noun. The Congress, which is uncountable noun. Indians, which is a proper noun. Products, administration, publication, newspaper, these all are common nouns. Naidu, because it is name a specific person, that's why it is a proper noun. Poems and ideas, this is a common nouns. Ideas are actually abstract nouns which come under common noun. Now let us read the third passage. So the third passage is in class today. So here the class is a noun which is a countable common noun. We read the touching story of a conversation between. So story is a noun. Between a blind narrator which is a person, so it is a noun, and a girl, which is also a noun. He we cannot take because it is a pronoun. Met during a train journey, train, which is also a noun, and journey, this is also a noun. The twist at the end successfully conveyed the irony, irony is also a noun. Of the situation, situation is also a noun. To the reader, able to success, to the reader both the narrator and his co-passenger had lost their sight but were able to successfully mislead each other. So here again we can take narrator, already we have taken here blind narrator. Co-passenger, which is also a noun. So here the underlined words which you can see on the screen, these all are the nouns. Now let us see which are these nouns, common or countable or uncountable nouns. So here you can see the class which is countable, we can count the classes, so it is a countable common noun. Story is also a common noun. Conversation, narrator, girl, and train, these all are countable common nouns. Twist is a common noun. Irony is also a common noun. Situation, reader. So as you can see in the third passage, all are common nouns. There is no proper noun here. Now let us see the second exercise where you have to quantify the following words. In nouns video we have already discussed countable and uncountable nouns. In the nouns video we have material nouns are the countable and uncountable nouns. The nouns which can be counted are called countable nouns, like common nouns are usually countable. So countable nouns are the words like books, boys, girls, bottles, like all the common words which are called countable nouns. And uncountable nouns are the words which cannot be counted. So these are called uncountable nouns. Like material nouns are usually uncountable, like sugar, salt, sand, liquid, gold, paper, cotton, etc. So how do we know that if the word is a countable noun or uncountable noun? Well, there are the tricks that can help. Let's look at these words. So some group of words are very often uncountable and that can help you to find out. Like for example, liquids like water, juice, milk, oil or petrol. These all are uncountable nouns. And the powder, the second group is powders, sugar, flour, salt, sand. These all are uncountable nouns. And in the material you can see here wood, plastic, metal, paper, gold and cotton as well. These all are uncountable nouns. And this food also, and some abstract noun also. All abstract nouns come under uncountable nouns, like time, which is an abstract noun and it is an uncountable noun. love, beauty, information, honesty, and luck. The question is, how can we make the uncountable noun to quantify? So let's look at the example. I have a glass of juice. Juice, which is uncountable noun, but we can make it countable by adding a glass, which is glass is a countable noun. By adding countable noun to uncountable noun, we can make it a quantify. So we can say a glass of juice, or I have 2 glasses of water, or 2 glasses of juice, or we can also say milk, or I can also say I have a cup of coffee, or cups of coffee. So by adding countable nouns to uncountable noun, we can make it quantify. Like I ate 2 pieces of cake. Cake, which is uncountable, but we can make it countable by adding pieces to it. I ate 3 pieces of bread and pizza, or pizza. Like we also can say the 2 pieces of meat. So now let us quantify these uncountable nouns. For example, jam, which is an uncountable noun, we can make it countable by adding a jar of jam. So here there are the few words which is given in your textbook. We have to make them quantify. Like coffee, which is an uncountable noun, we can make it countable by adding a cup, which is a common noun and which is countable. So by adding countable noun to uncountable noun, we can make it quantify. A cup of coffee. Second one, a slice of bread, a piece of wood, a sum of money, a pat of butter. Sixth one is a bar of chocolate, or you can also say a piece of chocolate, a glass of juice, a piece of information, a tube of glue or a bottle of glue, a liter of petrol. You can also say 2 liter of petrol, 3 liter of petrol. A spoonful of sugar or a bowl of sugar, you can say, or a bag of sugar. A bag or a packet of chips. A tube of toothpaste. Now here the detergent, which is uncountable noun, you can make it countable by adding a countable noun to it. A box of detergent. Piece of luggage. A roll or you can say spool of cable. So these all are the exercises of noun which is there in the first sem unit first, which is very important for your exam point of view. I hope it would be helpful for you. Stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.